some people really believe that this dude's a Crip. He's from a Crip gang. He's a coward. He's a mark. He's a buster. He's not somebody you should look up to.
You're now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
J Hood, I heard you ain't no good. I just got off the phone with the homie in the pen and he said, you get rolled up off every yard you go to. They told me you ain't no good. I ain't really been checking your YouTube channel out. I could have easily told the homie, look, I'm gonna record you. Can you repeat what you saying to me so we could put it on the internet and let everybody know what type of dude J Hood is. But I'm the type of person that if I wasn't there and I ain't seen it, I don't know what happened, I really don't speak on it because I know some people might not like certain people and they'll speak bad on them when they get the opportunity to speak bad on somebody. So I didn't do it. If I didn't see it, then I really don't speak on it because I know how that game go. I seen you on here talking about Crip Mac, and one thing about Crip Mac not here to defend itself. Crip Mac is one of the dudes who I started really going up on this YouTube space with. Even though me and him had our little issues in the past, you know what I'm saying, he was able to get back online and defend himself or whatnot. You talking about how Crip Mac got down with a blood. And you was glorifying it and you was laughing how the blood put hands on Crip Mac. And you supposed to be a Crip like Crip Mac. Now, when I was coming up, with no blood getting no head up fade with no Crip. Vice versa. That wouldn't happen. You had a few that'd let it go down, but more than likely, it wasn't gonna happen, especially if they was getting a better hand on the homie. It was just gonna be a melee. That's just what it was. Second, Crip Mac did way more than what you did. See, you sitting over there on a PC yard, homie. A PC, you want a PC, a protected custody yard because you can't go to the main line because every time you go to the main line, like you say, you get down with homies. They calling you foul. Now check this out, bro. I don't know you. I don't know who you told on, if that's true. I don't know. And I don't too much care about reading your paperwork. I'm not from your hood. And Stevenson Village, your neighborhood, is right next door to my neighborhood. And when I was coming up, some of your homeboys didn't even claim Carson. They claimed Compton Crip. For facts, some of your homies claimed Compton Crip. Some of your homies ran with Comptons in jail. So I can speak on this, and I'm gonna tell you something. The difference between Crip Mac and a lot of other dudes that's on the internet, I personally seen Crip Mac take his own money, his own finances, feed homeless people. I seen Crip Mac go to restaurants, homie, and leave $100 tips and tell the people that he left tips to, spend this on your kids. Your kids doing good in school. If they doing good in school, here, take this money and buy them something. That's the difference. Another thing, see, I remember me and Kiko from 11-8 East Coast, man. I don't know if he baby Kiko, but this was in the 90s, the late 90s. And me and him was in a juvenile hall tank. And I remember clear as day a dude putting CK on the wall. He put CK on the wall And when he came back from his court, whatever court hearing, whatever the case may be, and they locked him back up in the tank because he was there before we got in the tank. Compton Court, juvenile hall tank, fighting adult cases. And when he said where he was from, I looked at the wall, I seen the neighborhood. I said, what they call you? And his name was matching what was on the wall. So I told him, hey, we gotta get out. We not gonna rush you because I never ever been into, you ain't gonna find no story where we rush, but I rush somebody. I told Kiko, go ahead and run that fade with him. Kiko got down with him. Once Kiko got down with him, I got down with him, dusted him off. It was what it was. Now, it should have been the same thing if you witnessed Crip Mac getting hands put on him by blood. And this ain't got nothing to do with blood and Crip, none of that. If you banging, that's just what comes with it. Point blank period. Crip Mac put a lot of people in position. A lot. He helped a lot of people. He wasn't selfish, bro. If Crip Mac would have seen you doing your social media thing 9 times out of 10, if he rocked with you, he would have gave your channel a boost. He called me one day, hey Hood, I'm going to No Jumper, you want to go? And at this time, I only did a few skits with him. And I said, yeah, I'll go. Not only did I go with him, I was able to sit down. This before No Jumper was what it was today. None of these dudes that's on No Jumper now, none of them was there then, not one of them. Crip Mac had me sitting there doing the interview with him. Gave me some shine, gave me some light. After that, my channel skyrocketed, took off. He helped me, he helped a lot of people get to the next level in his YouTube space. He would have did the same thing for you. He's not here to defend himself or take up for himself. If that happened, it happened. So what? Everybody take a loss. Y'all acting like y'all don't take no L's. And what really make you like a buster is that you sit there and you let a homie get smashed on by a red rag and didn't do nothing about it but get on the internet and talk about it. But you on the PC yard, homie. And for those that don't know what a PC yard is, a PC is a protected custody yard. This is where molesters go, sex offenders go. This is where the worst of the worst go, rats go. This is where the worst criminals, the scum of the earth go. And you over there with them. So before you sit here and talk about another homie, you need to really focus on what you got to do as far as getting home. Because I'm going to tell you something, homie. What you don't understand is this. They say you're supposed to be coming home, whatnot, and you're trying to get in this YouTube game or whatever it is. We all go back and forth on this internet. But you got to pick your battles wisely. C-Mac is a homie. He ain't from Compton, but he's a good homie. He's a good Crip. He look out for homies, bro. He's not selfish. That dude would share his platform with you. That dude would look out. I remember one time I told Crip Mac, I said, hey, I want to start No Custer's podcast. It was in, was it Signal Hill? I don't know if it was Signal Hill. But he said, cool. Me and him went half on the studio. He never showed up to participate at all. But the fact was that he put his money in just like I put my money in. And not once did he show up. We ran that for a few minutes. I think I did a Baby Runner interview. I did a Lupe interview. I did an ODM Slim interview. I did a few people interview. This is when I was first starting off. You would have did the same thing for you, but you sitting on there hating for content.
I'm gonna let y'all know how C-Mac was in jail. C-Mac went to court. We was in that court tank. C-Mac older than me. He's in the court tank. YG Nut is in the court tank. Big Bad News from 6 Deuce Brim is in that court tank. Bad News throw it up. Walk up on C-Mac. C-Mac like about to try to ball up. Bad News hit him. C-Mac said, oh my toe, oh my toe.